All right, we're back, ready to go. Welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator World Tour 121. Welcome back, everyone, on YouTube, hopefully. And if you are on Twitch, thanks for sticking around. We are at Sheremetyevo Alexander S. Pushkin International Airport in Moscow, Russia. And we're going to be flying to Riga International Airport in Riga, Latvia. This flight's based on Air Baltic Flight 425, flown using an Airbus A220, but we'll be using the A320 with FlyByWire's amazing A32NX mod. Hey, Crumbfish. Welcome back to the stream. I forgot about these streams, haha. Well, hopefully you're getting the notifications. That's alright. And we're using the Air Baltic Latvia livery created by Thomas 888B. So we got this Latvia, I believe it's the 100th anniversary. I don't know why we have a Latvia livery, but we're using the Air Baltic Latvia livery because we're flying to Latvia, and I think it looks really pretty cool. Obviously, the original Air Baltic basic livery looks awesome as well. Alpha Indy Group's traffic, that's the AI traffic that you see around us. We got an Aeroflot plane just losing its mind next to us, though. And Bajan Habashi's 4-season pack, as always, for the seasonal trees. Now, we do have some improved textures as well for the A32NX. Links for all that is in the description below. I think there's links for that stuff on Twitch as well in my About section. If you can't find something, just shoot me a message. You can always join the Discord as well. And I don't have links over there yet, but ask me and I will put that stuff up. I'm still working on it. Just let me know. I keep getting notifications, but I keep ignoring them. Hey, I do the same thing. I do the same thing. Sometimes you just don't have time. Sometimes you don't want to sit down and watch a stream. Thanks for coming in now. That's awesome. Thanks for being here. Let's get started. It's getting pretty late. And, this is going to be a decent length flight, I think. Whoa, frame rate decided to just eat it. Alright, so we have the fly pad. Yeah, I guess we just have a lot of planes here at Moscow. Grab our stuff from SimBrief, go to our flight plan, and for our fuel today, 6,091 kilos. 8 minutes, put that on. Just gonna check my realism tab. Real, audio. We're gonna have boarding music because I don't think I have any Air Baltic stuff, unfortunately. I forgot to grab that stuff before this flight. Alright, do our checks. Make sure our safety checks, parking brake on. Flaps and ground spoilers disarmed. Ignition normal, engine masters are off. Has there been a crash on stream? Like a plane crash? No, I don't think so. There is a video. It was, way back in Africa. I don't remember where it was. I don't remember which flight it was. I'll have to look and let you know in the future. But there is one where I did have a water landing. I don't think I've had any crashes otherwise, though. Yes, I've actually been pretty good lately. If you had been here, well, I wasn't streaming my X when I was back in X-Plane when I first got into Sims. But yeah, I've had a number of crashes back then. Alright, landing gear is down, anti-skid is on, and wipers are off. Go to our battery switch on, external power on. Overhead integrated lighting is on, nav logo light on, strobe light auto, rear oxygen supply on, ground control on. That out. Nav 1, 3, and 2 for the Adirs. Knock out our APU engine fire tests. Alright. Turn up our glare shield. It is a little bit late in the afternoon, so we might be getting a dark landing up in Latvia, in Riga. It'd be really interesting seeing Riga because I spent a lot of time in X-Plane, when I first got X-Plane, upgrading that airport because I think I flew to that airport on my world tour back in X-Plane. Only partially completed, only made it to Egypt on that world tour. We got a number of viewers on Twitch, and I'm hoping people come back from the last YouTube stream. Probably pretty dumb of me to end a stream and then start a new one, but I know people do it. I like to have a different stream for each flight on YouTube. Because it's too much work to go back and cut it, and the quality's pretty bad once I cut it and re-render it, all that. Who knows if anyone goes back and watches it in replay anyway, though. But, whatever. Alright, got my checklist. Let's see, we are at, seatbelt signs. I don't know why those are on. No smoking. Emergency lights armed. Let's get in and get the passengers loading up via the FMS. A32NX actually takes care of all of this now. We have 132 passengers, and they're going to start boarding. I'm also going to start up Pack X. I'm on this flight. All right. All right. Setting it up. I don't think I have a custom safety brief for this. Is this Air Baltic? Yeah, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't. And I don't have boarding music. We're just gonna go with the defaults on everything, and we're gonna put some Wi-Fi for the passengers. Here's Pack X, and we can see the passengers boarding right now. Let's see if we can find Crumbfish on this flight. I don't know Crumbfish's real name, but I don't think he's on this flight. He might be. But we got some very localized names. Latvian, Russian, but also a mix of some. We got a Gutierrez here. It's not really a Russian or Latvian name. Joseph Davis. Hillary Scott. That's Pack X. Not my favorite passenger simulation thing. I like self-loading cargo a little bit more, but self-loading cargo is still a little finicky. I haven't figured out a good way to stream it either yet. Hey Andy IV! I will be anyone named Boris. Okay. So you can see we got 3,000 kilos of cargo as well coming on board. Let's go to our NIT page. Actually, before we go to our NIT page, let's get our clearance. 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 Where's my clearance? Really? I can't get a IFR clearance? Nonsense. Okay. Well, maybe we'll be able to get clearance later. In-game ATC is a little bit broken. Alright, let's bring up the flight plan for you guys, and we're working on it. Our alternate today is, I believe that's Finland. I think that's Helsinki. Flight number 425. Cost index of 5. How can my flight number be in use? It's my flight number. Alright. Cruise today, flight level 380. 38,000 feet. Go to our flight plan. Get rid of this discontinuity. Put our departure in. Planned departure is runway 24 left, which was the runway we came in on just a few minutes earlier. Our standard instrument departure is going to be Taknu 3 Hotel. Insert. That's going to take us all the way up to Taknu. From Taknu, we're going to take an airway. Click on Taknu, click on airway. We're going to go via. It's an airway because it's got letters and numbers, so Tango 288. We're going to take that airway to Stapa, which is a waypoint. Got 5 letters. With the waypoint. From Stapa, we're going to get on airway Mike 869. That's the wrong one. I can't type. 69. Apoka. We'll get off 69 at Apoka. Did she like turn up her mic or something there? Alright, so we got to Apoka. From Apolka, we're going direct to Barva. And from Barva, it's going to be this one, the closer one. We're not going around the world. From Barva, we will have standard terminal approach, which is going to be Barva. Well, first, we're going to do ILS 36. I think I picked. ILS Yankee. ILS 36 Yankee. We're doing Barva 1 uniform. Our VIA is going to be. Get it all set up properly. Actually, it's calling for flight plan's actually calling for this RNAV. Do an RNAV actually. You can always change it. The RNAV 36 Zulu. Our star is still going to be FAR 1 uniform, but our approach via is going to be net. We'll do that for now. Alright, so we did the flight plan. Go ahead and go to the radio nav page. I like to go to our final approach chart. Grab this information. So here we got the VOR. 112.
We're ready to go when you are.
0.05, so that's the VOR. And of course it's going to be 358. ILS will populate on its own if we go to an ILS approach. And otherwise, that's all we need. I'm going to put this VOR in both, just in case we need it for go around. I'm looking at the... yeah, radar vectoring, so we're not going to really need it for anything. That's our radio nav page. We're going to go to NID page 2. Now we're waiting for the passengers to get on board. Here. So, wait for that. In the meantime, we're going to have the catering and baggage clear out. Well, now we have a Brussels Airlines next to us. Oh, now we have a Sky Team next to us. So this is a freeware upgrade for Moscow. Uniform Echo Echo. Or the VO or whatever, however you say it. It's not the most detailed, at least that building isn't. I think this building looks pretty cool. There's a name of the airport on there. So not the greatest freeware airport, but better than the in-game one that just came out of the box. As I was saying earlier, I don't think I finished my thought. Riga is going to be interesting because I actually spent a lot of time in that airport upgrading it for X-Plane. I actually did put a lot of the numbers and lines and terminal, rebuilt the terminal and stuff. It'll be interesting to see what it should look like, because I think I downloaded a freeware upgrade to it as well. That was a little bit better than my own back in X-Plane. I'm going to close the cockpit door. Turn on the predicted wind shear. Just waiting for the passengers to come on board. 14 more to go. Hey, touch the clouds. Welcome in. Yeah, this is probably going to go after midnight. Like, you mean the taxiways, like, not having snow, or what? I do know, like, it depends. Yeah, some of the freeware that people don't do a very good job of the behind-the-scenes stuff, but some... Thank you for the resubscription! Touch the clouds, thank you very much. I don't know why my subscriber goal went down. I thought I was at 8, now I'm at 7. Maybe I was at 6, I don't know. But thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated. Yeah, I think a lot of the problems, and I found this with payware, I've heard this from payware ones though too, is that they don't do the background, the behind-the-scenes work on the taxiways. Is that like when there's snow or what? I mean, like I said, I've seen some really good really good freeware where the taxi markings are on point and everything, and everything works really great. Now I've had other ones where it's not. I've seen payware stuff where there's been complaints that the behind the scenes, like, I mean, there's a lot of mods out there to actually fix problems with payware. Dealing with stuff like Alpha India Group Traffic, because Alpha India Group Traffic uses your taxiway nodes and all that stuff. If you don't set that stuff up correctly, it's not going to work. The AI is not going to work very well, or the ATC. Now, granted, a lot of people might not even use it, but that is a place where people cut corners because people can't see it when they're going to buy a product. They just expect it to be there, and then it isn't. So it's hit or miss. Alright, let's go to our NIT page 2. We got the passengers on board, so we'll get 0 fuel weight. Center of gravity is 24.2. That's going to put the trim at about 1.8. Get the APU started now. If that flap to open.
Rendezvous ground, Air Baltic 425, requesting pushback. Air Baltic 425, pushback request accepted.
Cockpit to ground. Stand by. Ground, please cancel pushback operation.
That's why I always have to turn off
Roger,
the assistance,
pushback
because
canceled.
she'll ask for pushback too soon.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 425. Our flight time will be roughly 1 hour and 35 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray tables and seat backs must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, secure doors for departure.
Hey Jules, welcome back. Alright, now let's get our
Cockpit to
pushback.
ground. Cockpit to ground.
This is ground.
Cockpit to ground.
Stand by. This is ground. Stand
I don't know
by.
why they repeat.
This is
Sometimes it
ground.
works, sometimes
Stand
it gets
by.
all weird. And external power off. Power should be gone already. Beacon light on.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed. Okay, sir. The
parking
bypass
brakes
pin
are
is
set.
installed.
You may
all
lift.
doors and hatches
The
closed
parking
and
brakes
all
are
ground
set.
equipment
You may
is
lift.
removed.
The
Okay,
parking
sir.
brakes are set.
The bypass
You may
pin is
lift.
installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed. Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft. Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft. Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
Yeah, it's still got some issues with the audio. Yeah, it's good to have a pushback planner. That's something that whatever the pushback I was using on X-Plane had. Right. Could be.
Please set parking brakes. Please set parking brakes.
Okay. You lifted me yet? I thought they did. What's going on here? Can we... I didn't notice they had like these silver engines on this one. Cool. That's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. What's going on here? I guess we'll cancel this.
Ground,
try again.
Please cancel pushback operation. Ground, please
Roger,
cancel
pushback
pushback
canceled.
operation.
Roger, pushback canceled.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground.
There we
Stand
go. I think
by.
they'll work better. Yeah, chrome. Yeah, we definitely didn't have the chrome spinners on the Aeroflot. Kind of had chrome silver paint, but not on the turbines themselves. I didn't know you could edit the turbines like that. That's cool. Oh, you kind of mentioned. Yeah, I think these just come with the, or maybe this comes with the texture mod I have, like that adds these kind of textures on top of the A32NX textures, all the grime, the wear and tear.
Okay, sir. The bypass
The
pin
dirt,
is installed. All doors
smudges.
and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set.
Okay, it's
You
Air
may
France
lift.
next to us.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
There we go. There's our lift.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
current aircraft. You will notice a light illuminated above your seat. When this light is illuminated, please fasten your seatbelt low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. Just keep the seatbelt fastened throughout the flight as it may be unexpected. There are several emergency exits on the aircraft. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If you need to evacuate the aircraft, floor level lighting will guide you towards the exit. In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will drop in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth, secure the elastic band behind your head, tighten the straps if necessary, and breathe normally.
Thanks, Julian. Welcome in. Yeah, we're here in Moscow. We're going to be flying up to Riga, Latvia. We're getting the safety brief right now from PAC-X. Yeah, all these other planes are AIG traffic. I haven't updated to the latest AIG thing. They're like, you must update, but I've been having troubles with it, so working okay. There's some issues once in a while. Alright, we do have the engine 2 available. So, start engine 1.
Please make sure to exit the aircraft as soon as possible and leave your belongings. Please securely
like right there, like that one's missing a livery, so it's just this black plane.
We remind you that this is a
sometimes they can't find a livery.
Disabling or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. All of this information and more can be
Okay,
found
pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
in front of you. We suggest reading this and let us know if you have
Parking
any
brake
questions.
set.
Thank you for flying with us.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Ground. Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Roger. Good engine start. Clear to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Alright, we got engine 1 and 2. Let's see, we'll just go back to normal for ignition. Runway turn off lights, taxi lights on, APU bleed and APU off. Both signs are on. Arm our spoilers. Go flaps 1. Thanks for the follow, Apple Riot. Thank you very much. Yeah, if you're following on Twitch, eventually I'm working on it. Eventually, we're gonna get some good commands for sound effects and other stuff. I'm still working on that, and eventually get GeoGuessr. I need to get GeoGuessr set up and get a subscription to that, because we're gonna have some longer flights eventually. Right now, there's not a ton to do, a ton of time to do a lot of stuff on these flights, except for chat. At least on my end. So, but eventually we'll have a little bit more time. Alright, let's get our taxi clearance. Taxi clearance. There we go, there's our IFR clearance. Let's get that.
Ground, Air Baltic 425 ready.
There's my shoes. Good evening. Thank you for coming in. Just in time for flight 121 of the World Tour, flying Moscow to Riga, Latvia. Jules McCoy, her name in Latvian is Rulia Iveta Balodis. Balodis is my mother's maiden name, and my Latvian grandparents nicknamed me Mila, or Mele. That means sweetie. Awesome. Right now I'm set up to do Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm not gonna do. I know some people have asked, like, why not do X-Plane? I haven't been in X-Plane basically for 2 years, so everything's out of date. I'd have to like do a whole bunch of setup and everything. So, not planning on doing that. I'd like to be able to stream some American Truck Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator, Train Simulator would be fun to do. Other games, I'm still working on figuring out. Microsoft Flight Simulator works perfectly for me to have multi-screen and to just go from one screen to the other. I'm clicking on stuff on my other screen. Microsoft Flight Simulator is still showing up. Everything's fine. most other games, if I click out of the game, the only way I can click out of the game is to Alt-Tab. And then if I click on some other screen, it defocuses and it disappears from your screen. You guys lose it on the stream. And so it makes it a little bit harder to interact. I don't have a stream deck or anything, so I like to do everything in OBS and monitor it onto the screen. So I'm still working on how to do that. Once I can do that more, to be comfortable with it with other games, definitely want to stream other stuff. But I'm having too much fun just flying this world tour. There's so many flights I got to do anyway. Alright, we need to get our
Cabin is ready for takeoff.
taxi IFR.
Sharumet IFO ground, Air Baltic 425 with whiskey ready to taxi IFR.
Air Baltic 425, taxi to and hold short of runway 24 left using taxiway Sierra 6010 Alpha Alpha Niner. Contact tower on 1 tree 1 decimal, fire when ready.
Alright, so basically we're just going straight down.
Taxi to and hold short runway 24 left.
And now we will
taxiway
have the
Sierra
co-pilot take care of the
6010
radios.
Alpha Alpha Niner, Air
And we'll
Baltic
focus on
425.
taxi. A little bit hard because I can't see the lines very well. I think that's the taxiway right there. That's going to be... We're just going to get on Alpha right away. They do need to do some plowing here, I think, in Moscow today, but... Yeah, pretty cool livery. I have the basic Air Baltic livery also, but I was like, hey, we're going to Latvia. And this one was available, and I'm like, what? Gotta use the... Gotta throw in the special ones every once in a while. Let's see, I believe if you... Just for people on... I know this I think this only works if you're on Twitch. I think you can put in a... exclamation point route. There you go. Of course, I got the route also on the overlay. I'm not sure all the different commands you can use on Twitch with the Sim Toolkit Pro bot, but there are some. Oh, that's not. Is it assertive? Yeah, I'm going 31. Yeah, here's another. I think this plane's missing a livery also. Let's see. Here's where you can go if you want to follow the flight, and if you don't have Volanta or whatever. Oh no, that's an Aeroflot. It's his tail. Slow down. Just look up on that flight tracker. You're going to be looking for Bravo Tango India 425. That's our call sign. Really cool flight tracker. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, I like it. But everything is in the native language on the map, so pretty cool that way. Kind of taxiing off here. There we go. very hard to see anything because for some reason the runways are not plowed. Make sure we hold at the hold line, unlike our takeoff for Belarus.
Sharon at Avo Tower Air Baltic 425 at runway 24 left ready for departure IFR to Riga.
Air Baltic 425 QNH 30.2112888 at 7. Cleared for takeoff runway 24 left.
Cleared for takeoff runway 24 left Air Baltic 425.
Wait, where'd he go? Okay, I guess that Aeroflot wasn't taking off, he's just going over there, the other runway. So they just gave us clearance, yeah. Clear for takeoff, alright. We don't even have any traffic to worry about. So flaps are in takeoff. Max auto brake. Do a cabin check. We have our spoilers armed. Got the ATC and our TCAS on, radar on. Well, I guess there's a taxiway right there to get over to that other. Probably go ahead and take off from 24 center, or if it's, I'm not sure if it's 24 center or 24 right. Not sure what the exact designation is. The other runway, the parallel runway to here. There is another runway way off on the other side of the airport. Well, that's why I'm not sure if it's center or not. That's 24 center. So he's going to be taking off from 24 center, I think. Get up to 40% on the N1. And we'll go to Toga. And now I gotta remember to do my steering with the rudders and not with the tiller. Tiller is not enough at this speed. Alright, V1 rotate. Positive right, landing gear up.
Air Baltic 425, contact Moscow Center on 119.5. Good day.
Hey Ryan Ty, welcome to the stream. Just in time for takeoff out of Moscow. Got an Aeroflot taking off on the other runway, 24 center, parallel.
Royal Air Merak 231 heavy climb and maintain 8,000 feet.
Alright, we'll pull back to climb intent. And we're going to hit the autopilot.
700 feet QNH 30.21. Air Baltic 425 Moscow Center QNH 30.21 continuous planned.
Turn off our ground lights. Disarm the spoilers.
At 1,600 feet Airbus A320. Report them in sight.
Air Baltic 425, have the traffic. Moscow Center Airflow 11.
She's got like X-ray vision. I do not have the traffic. Hey, thanks for the follow. Hacking Roblox Daily. Thank you very much for the follow. And thank you for coming in, Ryan. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Get notifications of future streams and videos. Alright, let's raise our flaps.
Climb and maintain 8,000 feet Royal Air Merak 231 heavy.
Airflow 119er, 2 traffic in sight.
Alright, so flying over Zelenograd. Moscow's going to be off to our this direction.
Aeroflot 119er 2, please expedite your climb 7,000 feet.
And this pretty Air Baltic Latvia
Maintain flight level 190.
delivery.
Air Baltic
Climbed and maintained 12,000 feet. Air Baltic 425.
Hey, happy birthday, Mick Gers. Glad you're watching. Is he watching with you? Or does he have his own Twitch? Is he watching on Twitch or YouTube in his own account? No, he's watching with you? Alright, well, happy birthday. Well, I'm glad you took a little bit out of your hacking Roblox to come and fly along with me. Flying over to Latvia right now.
Now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt fastened while you are seated and do not congregate in the galley.
Now we do have a altitude constraint here, that's why the plane isn't going over 10,000 feet yet.
If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you will be required to
Too far, we need to be below 10,000, above 8,000, 250 knots.
to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi to find out more.
Once we cross 10,000, we'll turn off the landing lights.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 24 left approach by a good transition cleared to airflow 2323. Alitalia 548, please expedite your descent 1,700 feet. Airfres 1045, please expedite your climb 12,000 feet.
Thank you very much for the subscription, Hacking Roblox Daily. Thank you very much. Oh, well, Touch the Clouds gifted you a sub. Awesome. Well, thank you, Touch the Clouds. And Touch the Clouds gifting another one for Them's My Shoes. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. Sorry, I'm not. Oh man, Touch the Clouds. Is this gonna start like a hype train or something? Do you keep doing that? Thank you very much. Wow. That is awesome. Touch the Clouds with 3 gifted subs right there. So, hope to see more of you guys hacking Roblox, Them's My Shoes, and Apple Riot. I'll try to do my best to get as many streams as I can get in. At least twice a week, if not 3. Thank you very much. Sorry if I'm not freaking out like some streamers do. It's 11 o'clock at night, people are trying to sleep. That's why I can't be as crazy as... Yeah. I know not everyone's crazy. I mean, I watch Creepy Kirk, our buddy Creepy Kirk over there, who is doing he's doing amazing. He just started streaming, what, like a week ago? Maybe 2 weeks ago? He's already got like 20, 27, 28 subscriptions. Just kicking butt over there. That's for us.
Royal Air Merak 231 Heavy, please expedite your descent 8,000 feet. Beeline 2846.
Yeah, Touch the Clouds is in first place. Does that reset? It must reset by the month because Creepy Kirk had a couple last month for you guys for Them's My Shoes and Touch the Clouds. Or a few of you. I don't know if it was for you guys. Yeah, it was for you. He must have had 2 or 3 because I know he did Unique New York as well. A few of you guys came over with him. Well, I'll do my best to deserve that. Deserve that. 30. Oh, see, I never set my QNH.
Descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Air Baltic 425.
I'm not descending now, so we're gonna try to get this altitude increase. Come on. Come on. Trying to get up to 38,000 anyway. The good thing is I'm starting to wake up. I'm starting to wake up.
Request flight level 220.
My body has decided to completely adjust. It took a few days to adjust to getting up in the afternoon and working overnight, and then going to bed in the morning. Now it's completely adjusted where I go to bed in the morning, I get up 4 or 5 in the evening, and I'm not awake until about 9 in the evening. So it's just like when I'm now completely full circle where I can't get up in my morning, quote unquote morning. There we go. Let's see.
Airport is at your 9 o'clock flight 9 miles. Descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Report runway in sight.
Apple Riot. Yeah, I completely missed that. Well, you know. How it goes. Andy Ivy got a split daylight savings time, kicking my butt. Have a great night. All right. Yeah, it didn't really kick my butt. It actually made my shift a little shorter last night because 12-hour shift, but I lost an hour, so it was only 11. I'm wondering if I'm getting paid for 12 or not.
Beeline 2846, please expedite your descent 10,000 feet.
Yeah, Julian, he might have done that. I hope not. I hope but maybe he did. What are you gonna do? Yeah, it's interesting because now it's being held back on. They called him out on a Automod held the message.
Royal Air America 231 heavy traffic in sight.
Well, Jules, I'm right now with my aunt in San Mateo, California since my parents died. Oh no.
Royal Air America 231 heavy, please expedite your descent 8,000 feet. Beeline 2846, please.
I had a car crash with my aunt every time at 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Has me wear a nappy and places me in a crib. Alright. Yeah. Well, it's weird because like when I first started night shift, it was kind of hard. Then I got into the flow of it, and then this past couple weeks, I mean, last week was miserable because my shoes were just garbage. I bought new shoes and they were garbage. And then the shoes I have now are doing okay. A little bit better, but still, now my ankle, everything's all messed up. Plus, it's just so dry, so I'm constantly dealing with that. Then I come home and I sleep and get any hydration I had gets sucked out of my face, gets sucked out of my body. So then your joints and everything feel gross and ugh. Yeah, now when I go to, I wasn't having any trouble. I was really not having any trouble. I think maybe it was just I wasn't adjusted yet completely. Like now I'm adjusted to the point where I can't get up in the morning or in the evening. Well, but which is basically my morning, right? But I get up and I'll go to work and I will just pass. If I'm not busy and I'm just sitting in the cab, I will just fall asleep. I'll have to take a nap because I'm just so exhausted now. Weird. Yeah, see, it didn't really, well, like I said, I didn't feel it affect my rest at all because I wasn't sleeping, so I didn't lose an hour. I lost an hour at work, so basically I was actually up one less hour. I ended up staying up a little bit later. But yeah, I didn't realize what time it was, and then suddenly our little work computer, the little computer that I use to see what jobs I have to do, what moves I have to make, it's like, oh, we've reset the clock to reflect daylight savings time or whatever. It's now 3 a.m. Do you accept? And I'm like, oh, cool. I thought I had 4 more hours of work. Now I only have 3. Julian, there will be a Concorde add-on sooner than later by Just Light. Alright, let's see if we can. Come on.
Moscow Center,
Oh,
Air Baltic
man.
425. Request flight level tree.
Yeah, that's the hard part. It's just, it's so weird trying to...
Air Baltic 425
And
climb and maintain flight level tree.
I hate it. I like getting up in the morning. I don't like getting up in the morning unless... If I have something I want to do, I like getting up early in the morning. Because then I always feel this weird... It just feels weird, and as you get in later in the afternoon, it feels like I'm running out of time. And now, obviously, that's the opposite direction. My morning is the evening, and it's all confusing. Like I said, I got used to it, and then suddenly now my body's caught up to, oh, okay, this is your morning now? Okay, you're not going to be able to get up for 3... You're going to wake up, but you're going to feel like crap for 3 or 4 hours. Like, really? I couldn't just go to getting up? And it being evening? But I guess I'm, like, right now I don't feel like I'm getting tired, like it's midnight, almost. Whereas, when I did get used to it, I started getting used to a few of those streams. As it was getting closer to midnight, I was starting to feel like, I gotta go to bed. Even though I didn't need to. So, I don't know. It's all weird. I'm looking at some other things. Hopefully we can... I don't know, I really want to just move back to China. Biggest regret. We should turn off our landing lights. Turn off the seatbelt sign. Yeah, I hope they follow through. I thought there was a Concorde out. It might be a freeware, I don't know.
Now that efforts move around the cabin. However, we have to... Well, faster when unexpected.
Oh,
Moscow Center, Air
man.
Baltic 425.
Can't get a word in with
Request
ATC.
flight level tree 80.
Air Baltic 425 climb and maintain flight level tree 20. Expect
I'm not going to say it's the only drawback of the Alpha Indigo traffic, but that's one annoying one.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 20. Expect flight level tree 80. Air Baltic 425.
That's also true. That is also true. I don't know.
Royal Air Merak 231 Heavy, please expedite your descent 8,000 feet. Beeline 2846, please expedite your descent.
I just miss that way of life.
Aeroflot
Like,
28,
that's
please expedite your
basically what you're
descent.
saying right there. It's not that it's like when I was over in China, I always kind of was like, man, I kind of miss, you know, the way I was living in America. It's like, yeah, but now it's 10 years later. I'm not working at the same job. I'm not working, you know, all my friends have moved on. You know, my work friends, we're not all working at the same place, so we don't get together. I mean, obviously, this past few years has just been nuts. But also doing over-the-road trucking, a whole different thing. And now working a night shift, whole different thing. You know, but just,
Please expedite your descent flight level 230.
you know, it's like over there.
1010, please expedite your descent flight level 230.
I mean, over there, first of all, having more time to do things, and then it's just everything being different. You know, just being more relaxed. Everything moves, at least where I lived, and in general, everything just seems to move slower. There's not as much of a buzzing around like we do here. There is a lot of buzzing around going on up there, and there's a ton more people, obviously, but at the same time, it also seems slower. Like here, it's just every day, it's like not enough time to even eat, it feels like. And over there, it's like there's always, we're gonna eat. We have to have dinner. You know, let's go, right? Here, it's just everyone's busy all the time. I don't know. Poorly developed FSX. Yeah, we live at too fast, and streaming doesn't. I mean, all this stuff that I'm doing here doesn't help either. It's like we never unplug. Yeah, work 48 hours, 60 hours in a week, and then go stream, and you never. But what are you gonna do? Okay, I know they're gonna.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 70.
There's a way to do this. There's a way to do this. There we go. So now they are on. They should be on that comm. Yeah, that's how I do it. Yeah, well, the streaming part, though, makes it a little hard because, you know, there's the making sure I get them on a schedule. I mean, if I was just flying and just doing it like I used to, it's like, first of all, I mean, I'd probably just fly 5 flights every night. You know, but I feel the pressure, like, okay, around midnight I gotta kind of shut up and be quiet. I mean, I could fly flights, and at some point, I want to start flying some flights and making some, you know, videos for YouTube. Maybe just more cut up, not live like this, but, you know, here's my plane getting pushed back, here's the takeoff, here's a little bit of cruise, here's the landing, you know, or do, like I was kind of thinking of doing like the VFR flights around all the cities that we're flying into, but I'm finding that I don't really want to do that live, so maybe make those videos into something else. Alright, that was my shoes. Yeah, like this is the whole point right here. Everyone needs to start going to bed, and I haven't really built up a late enough night group of people following the stream. You know, maybe once we get into our own place over here. That was the nice thing about China. Well, China was also a problem. I had to go to bed eventually because, yeah. Yep, does take lots of time. So, I don't know. Probably won't do that. Or do something else. But it's like after the stream, I mean, that's the thing. It's like after the stream, I have about 6 hours where that's just my own time because my wife and baby are sleeping. I'm just in here and wasting time. So I should just use that to decompress and relax. But it's like I always want to be doing something. I want to create some, or I feel like I need to be doing something. But I feel incredibly lazy at the same time. It's like I wish I could just sit down and watch a movie and not do something. But I feel like if I'm not doing something, I'm wasting time. And that was one thing that when I lived in China, it was, you know, because I had all the extra time. You know, I think that's kind of a byproduct of China. It's like I had all these little projects on the stove because I had so much extra time. I could go do bike rides, and I had time to spend with family, you know, my family over there, but I also had time to do Flight Simulator, make American Truck Simulator videos. And I filled my time up so much there that I felt like I had no time, and I was getting annoyed that I didn't have the time to do all my stuff. I was annoyed with the little amount of time I had to spend on my actual work. Alright, since we're at... I'm not liking that static happening. Why are we getting that sound static? No! What's happening? That sounds just like the problem we were having when, you know, with your controls. Now, what's causing this now? I hope we don't have the frame rate issues that we had. We are having frame rate issues, though. Oh. Now what do I have that's causing that problem? Remember that we had... I don't know if you guys were here at that point, but there was a while there where me and Creepy Kurt were just trying to figure out what was causing just these awful frame rate issues. In fact, the last time that happened, that was when we were flying over to Lithuania. Alright, I'm being called for. We're gonna put you in this camera view for now.
our lovely flight attendants will be starting our in-flight service. We'll be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. Please note we only accept credit cards.
Yeah, her stomach just, bigger stomach. She just has a stomach ache or something. So. We're gonna have the baby here for a while. Let's see, I need to do my Hebrew. I need to do a Duolingo lesson here. And do that. We'll do one and then we'll make sure our that's not what I wanted. There we go. Really? I'm not gonna try to type. I only got one hand. Plus my Hebrew keyboard is a pain in the butt. Alright, so Hotas or
זה כיף.
This is fun. Don't want to type. Is there not a way to? I can't type. I don't know mine, but now I can't remember what orange is because I'm trying to find all the. I don't know where the letters are.
אני אוכל תפוז.
Your bourbon. Yeah, I'm using Duolingo a little bit to learn Latin also. Okay. Oh. We're gonna put in a waypoint here for Barva, or a fix info for Barva. Barva. And we need to be at 140. Lowest to be is 140, or flight level 140, so that's 14,000 feet. Go right here, 14,000 feet. I just want to get an idea when we need to start descending. 75 nautical miles. Always seems to be the case. There you can see our point of descent going to be right about there. Good.
Baltic 425, Thai Airbus A20N 25 miles southeast of Uniform Papa Yankee Tango flight level 380. Request, flight following.
Radar contact to 4
Helical
miles
looking
southeast
center
of
Air Baltic
Uniform Papa
425,
Yankee
Thai
Tango
Airbus
flight level
A20N 25
I like how they're
miles
talking over
southeast
each
of
other right
Uniform
now.
Papa Yankee Tango flight level 380. Request, flight following.
Squawk 2263, Air Baltic 425.
Look at our weather
Air
report.
Baltic 425, clear to Riga Airport as filed. Squawk 2263.
Squawk 2263, Air Baltic 425.
Turn right heading 265, proceed on course descent and maintain flight level 300 Air Baltic 425. Squawk 2263, Air Baltic 425. Roger, Air Baltic 425. Helical looking center Air Baltic 425, 23 miles southeast of Uniform Papa Yankee Tango. Request IFR to Rita, ready to copy.
Alright, receive messages or get our matter data. We're gonna print that. Magic ink. And we're gonna go to our performance.
Air Baltic 425, please expedite your descent flight level 300.
Alright, so let's get our information in. QNH is going to be 1033. Temperature -7 up here in Riga. Wind is 230 at 1 knot. And he is crapping all over my leg right now.
Air
I
Baltic
guess.
425, contact Riga Center on 128.0.
Yeah, I know.
At our destination, flight attendants will begin handing out forms
128.0 Air Baltic 425.
forms to keep them with you for presentation upon arrival.
I'm going to change the ILS here, but this is the ILS minimum. Oh man, he's just going. He's taking a dump on my leg right now. Come on. Diaper. Hey, Oliver. All right. Time for a diaper break. Let's see what they got us doing here. What happened to my... Why are you not... I gotta do everything myself. Perfect.
Riga Center Air Baltic 425 flight level 300. Air Baltic 425 Riga Center, continue as planned. Latvia 6676, please expedite your climb flight level 350. Air Baltic 425 descend and maintain flight level 220. Latvia 6676, contact Holland Center
220.
122.9er. Good day. Air 1863, please
I'm gonna switch this flight plan
level 390.
to
Descend and maintain flight level 220 Air Baltic
ILS.
425. Croatia 530, you are 300 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 300. Turkish 1763, you are 700 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 300.
Climb and maintain flight level 300, Croatia 530.
Air 1863, please expedite your climb flight level 390.
Hey Crumbfish, yeah, we are on our descent. Hopefully we're gonna... I was gonna say that's the ocean, but that's just where the snow decides to end. I'm gonna turn the seatbelt signs on for passengers. We have the performance information in.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelt.
2NH is going to be 1033. Put that there so I remember. Okay, we are descending to flight level 220. We're going to be coming.
Please expedite your climb flight level 390.
I'm going ILS 36 Yankee.
Croatia 530, please expedite your climb flight level 300. Turkish 1763, please expedite your climb flight level 300.
And I'd like to get this Hebrew lesson done. Well, I see a boy. My boy. Eating. Ohel. Oh, that's orange. Okay. Oh. Okay, tight.
Air 1863, please expedite your climb flight level 390. Croatia 530, please expedite your climb flight level 300. Turkish 1763, please expedite your climb flight level 300.
Where I want.
הגבר אוכל תפוז יפה.
Awesome. I'm not gonna get this lesson in on time. This guy making it very difficult. Whoa, where are you going?
Air Baltic 425, please expedite your descent 16,000 feet.
Okay. You know, if you would eat.
Air 1863, please expedite your climb flight level 3990. Air 1881, please expedite your climb flight level 3990. Croatia 530, please expedite your climb flight level 300. Turkish 1763, please expedite your climb flight level 300. Air 1863, please expedite your climb flight level 390. Air 1881, please expedite your climb flight level 390. Croatia 530, please expedite your climb flight level 300. Turkish 1763, please expedite your climb flight level 300. Air 1881, please expedite your climb flight level 390. Croatia 530, please expedite your climb flight level 300. Turkish 1763, please expedite your climb flight level 300.
Any long haul flights that are 13 hours long nonstop? Yeah, Chicago to Beijing or Chicago, Shanghai. I mean, if you want longer than 13 hours, then you can do basically anywhere to Australia. I mean, anywhere, you know, United States, Europe, I think to Australia is 15, 16 at least.
Turkish 1763, please expedite your climb flight level 300. Air Baltic 425, descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Air Baltic 425. Lufthansa 2565, please expedite your climb flight level 230.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Jamaica. Awesome.
Turkish 1763, please expedite your climb flight level 300.
Always eats so slow with me. Wife is always like, why does it take so long for him to drink a bottle? I don't know.
Please expedite your climb flight level 230.
I mean, basically any airport to Beijing is going to be about 12, 13 hours, I think. You know, New York, Chicago, Seattle. I think they all have flights. Or fly to Shanghai. Shanghai's nice. I don't know about well, you're on a infinite flight, but Finish his bottle. Go.
Turkish 176.
I have to land
Please
soon.
expedite your climb flight level
Come on.
300.
Yeah, prayer worries, but he is kind of getting that point where he's grumpy because he's always gassy now. And he's just never getting, you know, we're trying to figure out, trying to make sure we're feeding him enough, and I don't think we're feeding him enough. I think it's actually, I feel like this is getting a lot more work now, actually. We just gotta spend so much more time feeding him. Come on, where are you going? If he's hungry, he wants to eat it. He's like, I don't really want it. Oh.
Lufthansa 2565, please expedite your climb flight level 230. Air Baltic 425 descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Air Baltic 425. Turkish 1763, please expedite your climb flight level 300. Lufthansa 2565, please expedite your climb flight level.
Well, it all depends on speed. I mean, something might say it's going to take this long. And, you know, Flight Radar 24 is telling you you know, it's giving you an estimate, or it's telling you exactly what a flight took on a certain day. And, you know, it all depends on your winds and stuff. Hey, Planet Neutral, thanks for the host, thanks for the raid. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're coming in to land here on Flight 121 of the World Tour. Moscow, Russia to Riga, Latvia. So I think we're flying over Latvia right now. Yeah, we're definitely over Latvia right now.
Please expedite your climb flight level 300. 134.85 for Air Baltic 425.
Old public. Alright. 2 holes with baby on board.
Please expedite your
We have
climb
begun our
flight
final
level
descent to
230.
your destination. Flight attendants will be
Fine.
passing through the cabin to collect
I'm gonna have to put him in the-
Please ensure tray tables are stowed.
I have to keep
Please also
auto
store
tuning
any
too.
carry-on items
Thanks for the follow, Planet Neutral.
under the seat cushion. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
Going on my frame rate. That's something's not working right on my sim. Oh man. I thought we figured this problem out, now it's decided to come back with a vengeance.
Turkish
I think
1763.
it's 10 frames per second. What is going on?
Flight level 300.
It's awful.
Riga Center, Mach 7E 116,000.
Well, thanks for the raid. I mean, yeah. Well, radio doesn't want to work. Alright, we're just gonna have to do this all myself. ATC's useless. I can't tune the radio. Okay, now I can do it. The frame rate's gone back to...
Mach 781 you are tree, 6 miles south.
I don't know why it's not... I can't auto-tune.
Riga approved Air Baltic, 425, 8,900 feet.
Well, we did Minsk to Moscow, and now we're doing, No, it's not the reception, it's just, it won't... the ATC's broken, it doesn't want to let me do it. I wish I could give you guys some views here. Unfortunately, as you can see, my drone camera's gonna be all flipped over. And this guy here is going crazy. Oh yeah, the cloud download pirate maybe. I don't know. That must. I'm hoping that's what it is. I mean, frames are just really bad compared to. Haven't had like flew into Moscow. I didn't have this bad a frame. I don't know. I was getting a little nervous because sometimes when we change camera view, we get that sound glitch that we were having. That I was having when I had your controls installed, and that was just really bad glitches. Why are we not descending anymore? Oh, okay, we're bleeding off some more speed. Hope we can slow down enough. Go flaps 1. Oh, thank you. Can I put you in the swing for a little bit? Oh, perfect. I'm gonna have to try to do this landing. Alright, alright. We're constrained to 4,000 feet. And then Safney will be at 2,500. Go all the way down to there. Eight. Alright. He is down in his crib. We'll see if he will behave in there. Go flaps 2. Yeah, I've never seen anyone trying to fly with a baby. Hopefully. I'm sure he'll start complaining about it. Surprised there's not snow up here. It's -7. We had snow coming out of Moscow. Approach speed is going to be 127 knots. Yeah, it's crazy. The airport's gonna be right over there. I think we flew over. I'm guessing we flew over Riga already. Oh no, Riga's on the. Riga's gonna be on the right side. We're gonna be flying right towards Riga. Must have flown over like Ogre or something. There's a name. Yeah, see, these are all seasonal trees from Bajan Habashi, so if it was more fall, we'd get some really cool fall trees. But right now they're starting to come in more spring colors, late winter, early spring colors. I'm definitely gonna have to look out. I'm gonna have to figure out where those flower fields are in Amsterdam, because he has those modeled. So during the spring and summer, those will show up. Tulip fields, different things, and I haven't come across anything crazy looking yet. But should we hit approach here? We got the glide slope in the localizer, and we are beginning the descent in. Slow down to 127 for our approach speed. Cabin check. Should have turned our landing lights on.
2,500.
Landing gear down. Flaps full. Whoa. The nice thing is that this plane does auto land, so. Alright, medium brakes for the auto. Arm those spoilers. Anything else? Completely lost my checklist. Alright, planet neutral. Hope you had a good stream. Thanks for the raid. Hope to see you around. I'll have to check you out. Planet.
$1,000.
Alright, so Riga International Airport. I know this airport pretty well because I was literally putting lines and gates and all that cool stuff, all the markings back in X-Plane. Hey.
$100 above. Minimum.
All right.
$500.
All right, autopilot disengaged. We'll bring this in manually.
$400.
A little bit high.
$200.
Maybe we're a little bit shallow.
100.
I don't know which one it is.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard.
Ah! Oh no! Did a decent landing. Thought we were a little harder than I thought. Alright. Turn off the auto brakes. Ah, Riga looks really nice. It looks a lot better than the airport I was working on back in X-Plane. Really wonderful to see it. This is freeware, so... Okay. Thanks, Morning Falcon and Fearless Gaming. Yeah, 2 good landings tonight. Both sub 200s on the. I felt like that was a little bit firm, but I guess that's what you want it to be. Been a while since I've had.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination. The local time is 4:45 p.m. and it's currently about -7 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items.
All right.
As this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us and we hope to see you again soon.
Yeah, see, I was putting all these markings in and stuff. Terminals look a lot cooler than they did in X-Plane. But really good work. I don't know who it is off the top of my head who created this, but check it out on flightsim.to. If you're going to be flying into Riga, make sure to download this freeware airport. That's really, really good. And we're going to park over here next to our fellow Air Baltic. Yeah, I remember these. Like, I remember putting in these lines, like these multiple lines that cross each other. And the little drive, you know, the roads. Totally remember all these little markings and those black lines. Oh yeah, I remember this airport so well. Putting in all the numbers. Alright, so we're gonna go here at gate 106 and really good looking freeware. Alright. Here. Alright, we're gonna spool the engines down. Try to get the jetway. Oh. Exactly. Alright. So, let's... Passengers are deboarding. I don't think I actually turned off. Signal power on, APU bleed off, beacon light off, strobe light turn off. Fuel pumps. I could do a complete shutdown. We're gonna let the passengers deboard. While they are doing that, we're going to go over to Volanta and review the flight. Oh, complete the flight. There it is. Do it. So again, another uneventful flight as far as route and everything. Computer did everything it needed to do. Perfect approach, and let's see. Need my other hand now. Oh, hold on. Alright, landing rate 159 feet per minute. Alright. Landing G-force, again, very close to right on 1. Landing speed a little bit below where we wanted to be, but very good. If I don't say so myself. And I do say. Alright, we're going to pull up the world map for our world tour. Just a second. What? Where is it? There it is. Alright, that's where we've been so far. See if I can zoom out. Oh, I can't really do things. I always need my left hand to do things, you know? Alright, never mind. We're not going to be able to zoom out today. But we're going to reveal one more country we have reached, and that is Latvia right there. So tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Central Time, we're going to be flying Latvia down to Hungary, and then from Hungary we'll be flying over to Germany. So down from Riga to Budapest, and Budapest to Frankfurt. Alright, and one more thing before we finish up. Well, thanks for the follow, Morning Falcon. Okay, we got the passengers deboarding, and they kind of just deboard in the exact order their names are here. So, Bratislava and Volkova will be the last one off the plane. Oh no, here is Clarkville. Never mind. Sorry. Go, everyone's off the plane, so we will end the flight. And again, same information, basically, very slightly ahead of schedule, and a soft landing. And I'm glad World Tour continues to impress. All right, we'll pack X up, and we're going to, for everyone watching on YouTube, thank you very much. All right, Fearless Gaming, time for some air flight for myself. Take care. Awesome, Fearless Gaming. Yeah, 8:30 we'll be flying Latvia down to Hungary, and hopefully Hungary to Germany. We'll see how the time looks, just because we're starting later. I'm not sure exactly how long those flights will be. I don't want to go too far after midnight. If you guys are sticking around, whoever's sticking around on Twitch, we're going to go raid a couple of, I think, either Australian or New Zealanders in their full motion cockpit, or, well, I don't know if it's full motion, but they got a full, I think, Airbus cockpit, so that's pretty cool. They're flying somewhere in Australia, so I assume they're Australian. They like to get drunk and joke, so a couple of older dudes, so we'll be doing that. If you're on YouTube, please give the video a like, comment below, subscribe if you haven't already, share the video with your friends. And there are videos from previous flights, so keep an eye out for those. And I will be working, hopefully, I keep saying this, but I'm going to try to make some tutorials and other stuff like that. But keep an eye out for all that. Thanks for coming along, and I will see you next time. We're going to go raid on Twitch, so if you're still here on Twitch, come along for the raid and show these guys some support. Alright, see you tomorrow at 8:30 p.m.